Hi FlossTube Stitchers. I'm sitting in a different area of the shop. I'm not sure that I've ever posted from here before, but I just redid this back section into Halloween for a couple different reasons. I was able to take a few pieces of furniture from my parents' house when they moved to senior living, and we could have donated them, but I thought that I could probably use them either here or in my craft room at home. So they worked here. What my iPad is sitting on right now is a sewing table that she used to work at, sort buttons, maybe do hand sewing. There was a serger on one end of it, and it's a very nice size and nice height for me to put some book racks on, so you'll see that in another photo. And then next to the sewing table is a wooden bookcase that kind of matches it, and that came from one of their guest rooms. And at the time that I had the furniture delivered here, I was needing to redo the section of the fabric hutch. I needed to redo because it was Halloween, and I wanted to start doing some summary videos standing there. So I just started moving Halloween to the bookcase, and it stuck. So I did this whole area, and then I redid some of the shelves of the bookcase behind me so that you would get a little Halloween vibe here. And the other reason is because we got 4 new models on loan, all from Marlane, and of course she didn't need them for a couple months, so we were able to borrow those. And so kind of a couple different reasons there for why it's a Halloween themed video today. Let's see, I'm going to start with a vintage stitch. This is by Poppy Creations, called Season of the Witch, and it has a really cute Fimo Clay flying witch button on it, which we still have in stock. We don't have any more of these charts, but I did double check online, and you can still get them from stonycreek.com. And I had stitched this on 32 Vintage Stormy Night from Zweigart. So I thought I would show that. I'm actually taking it home for good since we sold the last chart. All right, then I'm going to show you a new stitch, which if you follow me on social media, you would have seen it partly stitched for Whip Wednesday. So I'm working on the Trilogy's Halloween tree called Spooky. And I was able to finish almost everything this week in a couple evenings. So the bat's eyes are supposed to be done in white, I think, and I'm going to do it in green. I know you can't see it, but the stem of the pumpkin is done in green, and I thought I would just throw green in another place. Plus I like the idea of it looking like they're glowing in the dark or something. And then I need to add some black stitches along the border, and then attach the buttons. And there's a whole series of these Trilogy trees, and some of them use the same buttons. So the Lucky tree also used the same little gold round buttons, and to me they look really nice as like the gold in his pot there. But for the Halloween, I thought maybe I would just audition some little tiny Jabco buttons. So I'm looking at the purple, the lavender goblet, and some of the candy corn, and then there's a really tiny raven or crow. I can't remember which one it is, but I don't have the tiny one right now. So I'm gonna have to decide what I'm gonna do there. But anyway, that's almost done. All right, let me just show you so I can get them out of the way. We got 2 autos this week, and yes, one of them had a Halloween chart in it. So we did get from Cecilia at Heart and Hand Needle Art. I didn't show you these last week, did I? No, because I think they just came. Did I show you these already? Oh well. I don't think so. This is another one in the imprints series. I think I'm thinking that I showed you my berries and blooms, so that's why I'm thinking I had already shown you this, but this is her new patriotic one. And then Doodles, the Halloween version. So those two. And then from Primrose Cottage Stitches, Plant, Grow, Bloom. Squeeze the Day. So cute. Sweet Summer. I think watermelon is my husband's favorite fruit. And Home of the Free. So those were all the new charts. Now I have a little more room to work. So let me show you the biggest one first. We already have another model of this, which you'll see on display. It's a lot smaller because it was stitched on I think it was stitched on a different count fabric, and it also did not have the word Halloween on the bottom. Yeah, this looks, well, I don't know, it kind of looks like the same count fabric. Maybe it's just the fact that the other one doesn't have the word at the bottom that makes it seem smaller. But this is Madame Chantilly's Celebrate Halloween. And maybe someday before Halloween, I'll rearrange this so that both of these are together, because Marlane just used colors from her stash, which were a lot more prim. And I'm looking at the other one out of the corner of my eye, and it uses like a darker, not really a brighter pumpkin, but a darker pumpkin color. So it'll be kind of fun to see the two of them next to each other. And then we have this little one called Halloween. It's from Halloween Trifles, a leaflet by Shepherd's Bush. And shh, don't tell Marlane, but she already stitched this, and this will be in the video. Let's see, is it on this? Can't remember if it's on one of those shelves or not. Anyway, but you'll see it. She did it on spiderweb fabric, cobweb fabric, I think. But it's okay, she has 4 kids, so she won't mind having 2 of the same thing. I don't think she remembered stitching it because she didn't do it on purpose. All right. Then I left these in the plastic bags because I had to stack them for a short amount of time. I don't have this chart yet, but this is from the Primitive Hare. It's called Haunt On. And I think the designer is taking a short break right now, so I'll get these ordered next month. All right, and then the last one, we just got more of these in, or did I? No, I think I just got more of these in. This is from Autumn Lane Stitchery. And I already forgot what it's called. Is it called October 31st? I know I wrote it down, but now I can't remember. It looks good on the blue, doesn't it? The blue and orange look so nice together. And this is a suede mat, so it has some extra texture going on. All right, so those are the newest Halloween models. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to put the entire video all the way at the end and just speak now. So I will finish up here. The giveaway from last week was Bent Creek's, it's upside down, Precious Friend with all of the stickers. And this goes to Jenny Fleming of Long Dog Stitcher on YouTube. And she said she doesn't have any Bent Creek in her stash. So such a nice saying about friends is probably going to be okay to add to her collection because it's not as prim or not as cutesy as some of the other things in their line. So I think she'll just find the perfect person or persons to stitch this for. So that'll go out to Jenny this week. And then I was having a hard time deciding what to give this week, and I walked past my display of needle minders, and this just jumped out at me. This is from Kirkland Design Studio. It's called Stitch, wait, is it? Yeah, Stitch Witch, not Stitch you know what. And it's a $12 value, and this can go in a little padded envelope. So just tell me approximately how many needle minders you own, okay? Fess up. All right. Then the last thing that we'll talk about right now before I show the video is some new fabric that I got in. Atomic Ranch Fabrics was kind of new to me recently, within the past 6 months or so, and I got in on their summer 4-pack special. So I got in half yards of 14 count Aida and 32 count linen. I must admit that I sold all of the Aida already. I know, it just came on, did it come on Friday? I think it just came on Friday, and today's Monday, and it's gone already, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway because I certainly will reorder from them. I'm about ready to place my order for their Halloween and Christmas 4-packs. And I also wanted to show you the slight difference in color. So the first one is pistachio, and I matched it up to DMC 989 for the linen, and the Aida is just slightly lighter, but really pretty movement to it, a little bit of yellow running through it. It's really fun. And on my social media posting, I said, hey, I think some of these colors would be good for Halloween too. So maybe I gave somebody a good idea and they're working on Halloween. So that was pistachio. Next is Rainy Day, and I matched this up to DMC 3 for the linen, with the Aida being slightly lighter. And then this is the one that had the, I think, the most difference to it. The linen has more blue showing, and I matched it up to 3840, and the Aida has a little more of the lavender showing, which was 211. So I will show you this way. So the blue does have some lavender, and the lavender does have some blue, but when you look at it next to each other, obviously the lavender kind of came out to play. There's the back side. There's more lavender visible on the Aida. And then the last color is Tangerine Dreams, and I matched it up to DMC 3825 for the linen, which is darker. That's a pretty good view of it. Kind of a, I know it's called Tangerine Dreams, but to me it kind of looks like melon. But this would be really good for Halloween. Really everything but the blue would look good for Halloween if you don't like working on dark colors, or you have a design that some of the motifs would get lost on a darker color. So yeah, the gray, the green, the tangerine. So I hope you can think of some good things to stitch on those. Some of the individual models that I'm going to show you were awkward to show where they were, and if I had taken a photo of the whole area, it would have shown more holidays than just Halloween, or they have glass on them and they were really difficult to photograph. So I'm going to show you, for example, like the bookcase, and then show you one shelf at a time, and then after each shelf I'll show the individual picture, so you kind of get the idea. So I go all the way through the shop, and we have Halloween all throughout. I think that's it. I hope you enjoy the Halloween shop tour. Okay, see you next time.